Good morning, Soul Tribe. This is Melissa with Ascending House Tarot. Welcome if you are new, and thank you if you are returning. I've been out of pocket for a couple of days. I had to go out of town, and I just got back yesterday evening, and it was a long drive. So I had a lot to do once I got back home because I hadn't been home for a week. So we're just going to pull right now from the Spellcasters Oracle deck and see what Spirit has for us this day, this Saturday morning. Come on, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please give me what you have for the collective. And this is a timeless reading. Anytime that you come up on this reading was meant for you at that time. Some of it could resonate with you, or part of it can resonate with you, or even none of it. Or it may be something that may resonate with you in the future. You know, something you may think back on and be like, oh, I remember listening to that reading, and that person was talking about, you know, this and that or whatever. So it may not resonate at this point, but it may be in the future. Okay, please and thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for us? We have inspiration, friendship, and reconciliation. So Spirit is telling me maybe there was something that had occurred with a friendship, it looks like. And maybe you guys stopped talking. That something has inspired you to reach back out to this friend. This is what Spirit is telling me. So this is about somebody who had some type of issue with a friend, and something happened and you guys stopped communicating. You know, we're about love and light unless someone is trying to do things that they shouldn't. So please and thank you, Spirit. Show the collective what you want them to know. Show the Soul Tribe what you want them to know in reference to this reading. Inspiration, friendship, reconciliation. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, Spirit. 2 more cards, please. Please and thank you. Ooh, I think we got more than 2 more. We have attract, heart, and yes. We have trust, attract, heart, and yes. And the first one says trust. You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive. And then it says attract. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. And the third card is heart. You start to feel your heart beat faster as you get closer. And yes, trust your intuition. So maybe this is what this is telling me, that maybe you got, something may have occurred in this friendship and it went to the next level, and you guys were debating, should you take it to the next step? So Spirit is telling you you just need to trust in the relationship. You have to trust in it for it to thrive, is what Spirit is saying. And Spirit says that, you know, the appeal of soul pairing goes beyond the outside, is what Spirit is saying. So you may be attracted to someone outside. They may be gorgeous, handsome, you know, whatever. They have the best body in the world, best whatever. But Spirit said to be attracted to someone, it needs to go deeper than that. So if you feel like all you're seeing is the superficial stuff, the outer layer of this person, Spirit is telling me to tell you, then you don't need to go any further. You need to leave it at friendship. So just reconcile the friendship. But if you feel like it's more than that, Spirit is saying, then you take it to the next level. If it's more than superficial, you got to go deeper than the looks. Because, I mean, looks fade in time. So you're looking for like that relationship where you can have that twin flame, that soulmate type of relationship. So we're going deeper than that. And the third card says heart. You start to feel your heartbeat faster as you get closer. So, and that's another sign that Spirit is saying, like, if you feel that you Every time that person comes by, or you get around that person, or they phone you, you phone them, they text you, or someone talks about them, your heart beats faster, that's a sign that it's more than superficial, okay? So just pay attention to those different signs. And then Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition. Spirit is telling you right here first, it's the inspiration. You're being inspired. Like something about it made you guys want to go to the next level. You started off as friends. And you can still continue to be friends. You know, and sometimes those are the best relationships, when you start off as friends like that and you take it to the next level. So something broke you guys up, the friendship, the relationship. Maybe you guys went further in the friendship, and then you start having second thoughts about it, thinking maybe we shouldn't have done this or went to this next level because we're friends, we're better as friends. But Spirit is telling you to just trust. You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive, okay? Is what Spirit is saying. And Spirit said you got to be attracted to more than the outside of a person. You know what I'm saying? We can't be superficial like that. Looks fade and go away. You got to have someone that's going to be willing to stand by you through thick and thin. Okay? And just trust your heart. You know how the heart makes us feel. Spirit is saying just trust your heart. And the Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition. Some of you have that intuition. You're like empaths. You know. You get the feeling about things. So you know when things are not right, or when things are right, is what Spirit is telling me. So Spirit is just saying just trust it. So if you want to take this to the next level, it is. And Spirit just validated with the winter solstice card. Telling you to find the light within. And Spirit is telling you to validate your feelings. Yes. That's what Spirit is telling. And the timing is, relationship will be a year or more. So this is saying that this relationship will last. You know, it's not going to be something that you guys are fancying through. Spirit is saying it seems like a long-term relationship. And the Two of Cups. Okay. And Spirit, that's for some people. But on the other hand here, Spirit is saying the Two of Cups with the unhealthy attachment. Spirit wants you to just be, come to the relationship. Don't be codependent is what Spirit is saying. You started off as friends is what Spirit is saying. But you can't go in there thinking you're friends. You were friends before you were lovers, I guess would be the next step. So Spirit is wanting you to give what you take, in other words. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in and play the woe is me type of person, is what I'm getting. Because this is the Two of Cups in reverse, guys. So Spirit is just telling me that it can work, but you can't go in there with that victim mentality or everything that he does. And you can't, because you knew as a friend what he did or what she did or how they were and the people they dated in the past. Spirit is telling me don't have an unhealthy attachment to this relationship is what Spirit is saying, okay? It can work. Spirit is saying that. And the Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition. And you know if this is real. Okay, because some of you are empaths, you know. And the second card we have here is the Queen of Swords, and it says devoid of emotions. So Spirit wants you not to listen to gossip and not to be critical in the relationship. So whoever you are, you know who you are, you know how you can be. This is what Spirit is saying. They don't want you to come in with unhealthy attachments. They don't want you to come in devoid of emotions. Okay, yes, you were friends, so you know what this person is. You know more about this person than most people know when they get into a relationship. But Spirit is telling you, you need to have trust. Because if you don't have trust, don't reconcile, is what Spirit is saying. You started off as friends. Maybe you go back to being friends. If you can go back to being friends. Spirit is telling you to follow your intuition. Trust your intuition. And Spirit is saying some of you, when you get around this person, your heart like beats out of your chest. So you know that this is a person that you're attracted to. But Spirit also wants you not to just be attracted to them because of their looks. of their body. They want you to really have an attraction to this person that goes deeper than the outside. They don't want it to be superficial, okay? And Spirit says trust your intuition. If you feel like you can't do any of those things, Spirit is telling you that you need to walk away. You know who you are. I can only tell you what the cards say. Spirit is telling you that everything is going to be okay, but you got to be okay. You can't go in here with all this unhealthy stuff. Remember, this person knows you just as well as you know them. You guys were friends before you went to the next step, okay? And Spirit is telling you practice, practice, practice. Work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Relationships take time, you know. Rome wasn't built, overnight in one day. So relationships take time. You know, you got to fix things. And like I said, you guys know things about each other that most people don't know because they don't start off as being friends before they move to the next level in the relationship. But Spirit does want you to know what you want is what Spirit wants you to do, because if not, Spirit is saying you have a choice. You can either walk away or go with the flow, and everything is going to be okay. So I see, so it's like split down the middle. Some of you are going to be walking away, and some of you are going to work with it, because Spirit is saying you have to follow your intuition, because some of you are seeing things superficial. This person has, they're a catch. Like if you look at somebody on paper and you say, oh my God, like a resume, like this is the perfect person. This is what I want. But you also know this person outside of that resume because you were their friend first. And Spirit keeps telling me that you were their friend first. So you guys know if you were friends first, just be careful. You know, you can't expect a person to change overnight just because you guys have went to the next level. These are things that you may have to work on, okay? And Spirit is saying that something special is going to come about during the holiday. So we're at the holiday season right now. And Spirit is saying, so I don't know if the relationship goes to the next level during the holiday or the coffin card came out or it ends, okay? So this is something that you have to think about. I feel like some of you will move forward with the friendship, and then others will, you won't be able to do it because you know this person as you guys were friends. You guys did things together. You know things about each other, and Spirit keeps telling me that. You know things about each other. So it's up to you if you want to take it to the next level. Please and thank you, Spirit. Is there anything else for the collective? Because Spirit is telling me right now, it's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy because there's things that you're going to have to get over, okay? You know, you got to give them time to try to transform the other person. Spirit is saying that you can settle down with this person. But it's you got to be willing to forgive and move on from what this person's past was. That's what Spirit keeps showing me. You got to be able to move past their past. Is what Spirit is saying, okay? And that is what Spirit is telling me. And Spirit is not giving me any more cards. So you know what I'm going to do. I take that back. On the bottom of the deck here is friendship, the dog. So you know what you need to do. If you should stay friends or if you should move to the next level. This is totally something that you're going to need to look into. Only you know your heart and that other person knows theirs. I'm going to see if Spirit has an affirmation card for us, a healing energy, something to help you along with this. Because it is a big decision. If you've been friends with someone for a very long time and you try to take stuff to the next level, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot to think about, you know? It's a lot to think about. Do you ruin what you have for something that may or may not work? You know, it's something that you need to really think about, pray about, meditate on it. Ask God, you know, if this is what you should be doing, that next step with this person. You know, you guys need to weigh the pros and cons. That's what Spirit is telling me. Okay? So let's see. Please and thank you, Spirit. Is there anything else for the collective the Soul Tribe needs to know? Is there anything else they need to know in reference to this relationship or friendship? And the card that came out is Serenity. And It says, through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. So some of you, that tells me that some of you think that the universe brought you together. And if that's the case, then you move forward. Then the other ones, you feel Spirit is telling you it's going to be some endings. It's going to be some issues. It's going to be hard work, but it can work. I'm seeing that for the majority, it can work, but it's not just going to be this perfect relationship overnight is what Spirit is telling me. It's going to, require hard work, okay? And then if you feel like you can't put it in because you know what this person wants, because you guys were friends first. You know what they did, how they did it, who they did it with. You can't get past those things. Stay at the friendship level is what Spirit is saying, okay? But Spirit is also telling me that this relationship, if you get in it, it's going to last a long time. So, but that's up to you. Don't do anything that you don't feel sure about, because Spirit did say yes and trust your intuition, but you need to follow your heart, okay? And Spirit was giving you signs, heart. How's that heart beating when you get around this person? Spirit don't want you just to be attracted to the outside of this person. Spirit wants you to be able to trust this person and yourself, okay? Well, Soul Tribe, that is all I have for you right now. And that is friendship to lovers, friend to lovers. Trust, attract, heart, yes. Trust your intuition. It's going to be hard work, but Spirit said it is doable. It is totally up to you. As I always say, be blessed, and as above, so below.